What's going on, lads? AP414 here and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. So today I want to do something Euro 2016 related, so I thought where else to start with just like 3 days before the Euros is going to kick-start. Let's see who wins it in France, hoping that Spain do. Let's see how far teams like England and Belgium get. It's going to be a cracking tournament. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I know I am. So today I thought I'd kick-start it off with some Euro 2016 predictions. So what I've gone and done is jumped onto the Euro 2016 official website, and as you can see they have this little predictor. So that's what we're going to be going through today basically. We're going to be seeing who I think is going to be winning Euro 2016. So we're going to kickstart it off with Group A. Definitely France are going to top that. I think they have the strongest team out of all of the teams in this competition, perhaps. I think second, Switzerland can nick it, and then I'll go for Romania and also Albania. I think that's just how that group is going to pan out. I think a lot of people can see it happening at that, but who knows, there could be like a Costa Rica of the World Cup in this tournament. It's very, very likely. Let's see how the Euros do. That was predicted by 62% of other users, so that's a decent little prediction for me. I think that's how Group A will finish. If we move on to Group B, I'll go for England as top. In second place, I am going to have to go. I mean, it's between these two. I think Russia will come last. I'll go for Slovakia. They've not had a bad running up to the Euros. They just beat Germany 3-1. They have some decent little players in their team, such as Marek Hamsik, so they could do decently. It's between Wales and Slovakia. Who else did that? Ooh, I mean, most people thought Slovakia would come bottom. I think they could do decently in this competition, but some people thought that Slovakia are going to come bottom. That's interesting. Right, if we move on to the next two groups in the competition. Ooh, very interesting here. We do indeed have Germany. I think they'll definitely go top. I think coming in second place, I can definitely see Poland getting through to the next round. Then I'll go for Northern Ireland and then Ukraine. I think that group kind of just speaks for itself. Definitely Germany going to top it. And then as you can see here, ooh, they think Ukraine are going to finish third and Northern Ireland are going to finish bottom. We're likely to see how Northern Ireland actually do. I know they have a few players like Will Grigg, Washington. They can do decently for them. They have some decent strikers. I think Northern Ireland are a team to look out for. Now onto Group D. Spain are in it. Now, Spain are my favourite team for this Euro 2016 tournament. I'll go for them as a top. In second, we actually have a decently hard group compared to some of the other groups here. I'll go for Croatia second. I'll then go for Turkey and then Czech Republic. I want to see how other people have done here. They do agree with me. I think that is what's going to happen, but we haven't got the easiest group. Considering what we did in the last World Cup, I'm a little bit worried, but I think we've improved from then. I'll have some great fixtures in like run up to the Euros, like the 6-1 beating over South Korea. I think that was an incredible win. That kind of just proved our quality. Hopefully we can top that group. Right, the final two groups, Group E, known as the Group of Death, and also Group F, with Portugal looking to dominate. In Group E, I'll go for... This is such a tough one. I'll go for Belgium. I want to go for Belgium top. I think they're going to have a great tournament. Then I go for Italy. Then I go for Sweden. Then I go for Ireland. I mean, most of the other groups in this tournament, Sweden would be going through with Ibrahimovic and like Kim Kallstrom, but Italy and Belgium, they're guaranteed to go through. Unfortunately, for Republic of Ireland, I don't think they're going to be getting there. Italy always perform in the big tournaments though. They could come top of that group. That's going to be a really interesting one, that. The Group of Death, as they so call it. I like to see who comes 1, 2nd and 3rd. Right, final group of this little predictor thing. I'm definitely going to go for Portugal first, then Austria, then I'll go for Hungary and then Iceland. To be honest, that's what I'm going to have to go for, boys. I think Portugal are going to dominate it. Austria could come first. They have some decent players. I don't think they have a bad team at all. I think they could do decently in this tournament. And Hungary and Iceland, I just don't believe have a chance. So, as you can see here, predict third place qualifiers. Only 4 third place teams will go through to the knockout stage. Pick the 4 teams you think will qualify. So we have to pick 4 teams out of these 4 that I think are going to qualify into the round of 16. So I'm going to go for Turkey, Sweden, definitely. Then I'll go for Wales. And then I'll also go for... You know what? I'm going to go for Northern Ireland. I think Northern Ireland can do something in this tournament, and they have some decent strikers. Romania and Hungary, they're going to have to get left behind, unfortunately. Ooh, here we go. The knockout stages have indeed begun. Switzerland, Poland. I mean, that's a tight one. That's a very, very tight one. I'm going to have to go for Switzerland, boys. I think they have the strongest of the teams. Yes, Poland have Lewandowski and Piek, but that's only like 2 players in a squad of 11. I think the rest of their players are pretty poor. Switzerland have a decent, have a few decent options. Spain, Sweden, I'd like to think Spain could get there. Then we'll play Switzerland in the next round. England, Turkey. I mean, I'll go for England. I don't think there's any other answer there. Portugal, Italy. I mean, Portugal are practically a one-man team. Everyone knows. I'll go for Italy. Germany, Wales. That should be a clean sweep for Mario Götze's men, etc., etc. We'll go for Belgium there over Croatia. I think that could be another easy fixture. France over Northern Ireland. Now that would be an easy draw. And then Slovakia, Austria. Now, we could have a decent team in the quarterfinals here. You know who I think would get through? I reckon Austria would get through. I reckon Austria could do very decently in this tournament. Switzerland and Spain. We don't have good memories of playing Switzerland, but I will go for Spain. I think we can do decently in this tournament. We had a pretty easy draw in the knockout stages so far. Italy, England. I mean, Italy beat England last time on pens. I think they'll do it again. I reckon Italy are going to win that one. Just don't back England to do very decently at these major tournaments. Germany, Belgium, I mean, you literally couldn't pick between those two, could you? On the basis that Belgium are an upcoming team, they have a lot to give, and I think they will give that at the Euros. But I think Germany, with their experience in these sort of competitions, the World Cup holders, yes, they're not in very good form at the moment, but I think they're an expertly playing team. I'll go for Germany, just on the basis they're really good in these sort of competitions. And France, I think, they have the easiest draw of the tournament so far. Spain, Italy. Ooh, I mean, Italy are always a team that have defended fantastically, but Spain are the sort of team that can carve open any defence. And then we have Germany, France. I mean, you literally couldn't pick between these two, could you? I think Spain will beat Italy. I really think we do. I think we could do that, you know, boys. And I know in the Confederations Cup or something like that, we did indeed actually beat Italy on penalties. A really tight game, but I'll go for that. Germany versus bloody well France. I mean, you could pick any. You could honestly pick any. I think France are going to be the favourites for this competition. I'm going to have to go with them. And then in the final, boys, Spain, France. It could so likely be the final, but who knows? I am going to have to go for France. I mean, unfortunately, I have to say it. They are my European champions. That is what it's going to have to be. I can't see any other way that we're going to be able to beat France. They have such a good team this year, and I do indeed think that France are going to be European champions. Submit the bracket, please, Doctor. Yes, indeed. So then, guys, back onto the main screen. As you can see below me, France are now indeed in for my predictions. And now we're going to be moving on to something which I have called the top goal scorer. Practically speaks for itself. I mean, there have been a few big hits here. At the top of the list, Cristiano Ronaldo. No Messi, of course, plays for Argentina. Cristiano Ronaldo, definitely a favourite. One reason why I'm not going for him, he plays for Portugal. I can't see him getting very far in the competition. And to be honest, he never really seems to be performing on the big stage. We saw him in the Atletico Madrid Champions League final. Did nothing until it came to a penalty shootout. So I'm not going to go for Ronaldo. Again, Lewandowski is similar to Cristiano. He has a lot of goals under his belt. But when he plays for Poland, I can't see him doing very much. So that does leave us with a few options. Antoine Griezmann, Thomas Müller, Morata. There's a load of good players that could get a top scorer. But to be honest, I'm going to go and choose Thomas Müller. And this is my support behind this. I think every tournament he plays at, he seems to do very well. Even though he might be playing at like a centre forward, cam position, just in behind perhaps Mario Gomez up top. We'll see how he does too. But Thomas Müller, he just always seems to score goals. Like even in like tightest of areas, he gets into the best space in the penalty box, perhaps in the entire competition. So I think he's got a great potential to go on and be the top scorer. He was very close last Euros. He also came very close to the World Cup. He always seems to score goals, this guy. That leaves us with just one spot to fill out for this Euro 2016 predictions video, and that is who is the best player. Now, we're going to have to look. They usually pick the best player of the tournament by who wins it. We've just done the predictor over there on the laptop. We've said France are going to win it. And I thought that along. I think France are indeed going to win it. And if we're looking for star players, there are a lot of potential here. We could go for Lloris, the goalie. Who knows? He could put out some miraculous saves. We could go for a defender. Longkashoni, I'm looking at you. He could do fantastically for them. Could look at a midfielder. Matuidi. Who knows? Martial could spark into life. And then the attackers coming. We've got Antoine Griezmann. But if we look at who France's star player is indeed for this tournament, we're going to only look in one direction, and that's Paul Pogba. I'm going to have to go for him as a star player this tournament. I feel as if he is just such a talented young player. He's already been a Team of the Year. He got a Team of the Season card on FIFA. And throughout his career, he just keeps on progressing. Never looks like he's going to get taken off the ball. He's an absolutely fantastic runner. And to be honest, I can't see anyone else getting the player of the tournament if France go on to win it. But that is where this video is indeed going to have to come to an end. If you did enjoy it, then leave a like on the video. Let me know in the comment section down below who you think will win the Euros, who you think will get the top scorer, and who do you think will be the best player, the standout man that everyone will be looking out for. But that is where this video is going to come to an end. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button down below. But for now, peace out.